This is Heat 2 of 2 of the men's 3,000 meter run of the Battle Road Track Club Twilight meet number 3 of 2018. And they are off.
We've got quite a large heat here. With hit number 1, we've got Jesse Young, Tracksmith. 2, Sean Ferguson, unattached. 3, Ryan Gallagher, unattached. 4, Shane Braz, Peabody. 5, Adam Malik, unattached. 6, Richard Sturtevant, unattached. 7, Brian Crowley, Battle Road Track Club. 8.
Also the brother of the person reading the names.
Yes, indeed. Number 8, Andrew Chalmers, Greater Boston. 9, Brendan Pehir, Northeastern. 10, Nathan Johnson, unattached. 11, Christopher Stadler, unattached. 12, Battle Road's own Cole Townsend. 13, Nicholas Valianti, unattached. 14, Connor Giersch, unattached. 15, Marcus Lespazio, Eagles Track Club. 16, Dylan Selfers, unattached. And 17, Nat Larson, Greater Springfield.
All right. It looks like they're pretty strung out with a pretty quick 400. Don't know what the split was, but who is that in the lead?
We've got Tracksmith, looks like Jesse Young.
All right, well, Jesse Young took it out pretty hard in that first 400, but then had quite a gap, got it strung out. Now that pack has caught back up.
Jesse Young bears a strong resemblance to Vasilis Kariolis of Battle Road.
Similar hair.
Although that assertion has been questioned by my fellow.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than the hair, I'm not quite sure. And the hair is Vasilis' hair is a bit darker.
A bit better too, I would say.
Well, let's.
No offense.
No offense to Jesse. Jesse has great hair. Let's just. But he also.
Better than anybody up here.
Yeah, that's true. Jesse's also still in the lead and looking pretty good.
That is 218.
All right, 218 for the first 8. Puts him at about 840 pace. Right, 840 pace, just under 840 pace for the total time. Who else do we have up in this front pack?
Yeah, we've got bib number 2, which is
bib number 2 and 3, and I think we have bib number 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right?
1, 2, 3, 5. So,
no, missing 4. Okay.
Front 3 is Ryan Gallagher.
So Ferguson taking over for Jesse. What was Jesse's last name?
Jesse Young, and 5 is Adam Malik.
So it's Ferguson, Young,
Malik. Sorry, Gallagher, Malik, I believe.
All right.
Although it's a pretty big pack, Brian Crowley is hanging around in the vicinity of the lead. Although the top 3 look to be separating.
Yeah, it looks like we have 3. Tiny gap, another 1, tiny gap, another 2.
And then a big gap back to about 7 or 8 guys.
Yeah, let's see if I can zoom out to see. Yep, there's a big pack, really big chase pack back there.
That was a 70 for that lap for Ferguson and Young, and I don't know who the third person is. We'll have to get that as they come around.
This is a quite strung out race for this early in.
Yeah, so it's bib number 2, bib number 1, and I think it's 3.
Okay, so that would
be, right?
Yeah, that would be Ryan Gallagher. Okay, so Ferguson, Young, Gallagher, 1, 2, 3, gap to Adam Malik.
He's got to get out of no man's land.
Yeah.
Spot speed.
Especially with this wind that we've been having today. I feel like
Cole Westcott.
either
Cole, I keep calling him Cole Westcott. Cole, what's his last name?
Townsend?
Townsend, yeah. I apologize, Cole. I hope you're not listening to this.
Oh, he will.
One of the greatest
He'll
characters.
listen to it.
One of the greatest characters on the Battle Road Track Club. The problem is I know about 7 different Coles. And they all have similar sounding last names. Anyway, back to the race. Ferguson,
Young, and
69 for that one, so that was a fat 438.
same paces as the whole time, pretty much.
Yeah, 438 for the mile, so good on his pace.
Yeah, that puts him on about 840 pace. for the full 3K.
Ferguson and Young look like they're separating a little bit from Gallagher, who is trying to hang on. Up in Ryan Crowley making a nice move.
Hanging in there.
Moving into, he's in 6th now, and he's separated quite a bit from the backpack.
You know, I always thought Brian Crowley looks a lot like the actor that plays Thor.
Wow. That is
high compliments.
That is one of the greatest compliments you could like universally acknowledged as one of the most attractive men out there. You just compared him to that.
It's like the facial structure and the like.
Just as a brother, I'm just gonna have to disagree on that.
That was a 69 right there.
It's another 69.
So they're picking it up.
We've got gaps forming everywhere right now.
Except with the front two. Front two are still hanging in.
And 3's been tough to shake, although that gap might be growing a little bit.
All right, so we've got
coming up on 2 to go.
Ferguson and Young, Gallagher in 3rd, Ryan Crowley in 5th now.
Did you get a haircut?
It looks like it.
I think part of the thought I thought he looked like Thor was that his hair and his face kind of had the look to it.
His physique does not.
No, well,
he's a runner.
Cole is sporting a pretty solid look today, I would say. He's got the long hair. He's got a hat on.
you can always trust Cole Townsend to be
Unique.
no well dressed and
Yeah, stylish.
stylish whether or not he's running.
That was a 67.
Ooh, picked it up quite a bit.
Picking it up, yeah. And Gallagher's kind of, I think, out of it at this point.
It's Ferguson and Young.
Yeah, Ferguson and Young. Ferguson looks strong. Young looks like he's hanging on for dear life here.
A small gap forming between our front 2.
Yeah, it looks like Ferguson is looking very good.
Are we approaching the bell?
We are approaching the bell.
Ferguson is unattached. Young is tracksmith. Wow, that was a 32 seconds.
Yeah, he didn't drop yet. Young's still on him though.
Yeah,
Young looks like he's struggling a bit, but with 400 to go, you kick into a different gear and you can still.
Gap maintaining.
Gap is growing a tiny bit, I'd say, but not much. At this point, it looks like Ferguson is probably going to take it.
I like Ferguson unless
It's
he...
tough to call at this point in the
Young
race.
is...
It depends if Young has another gear, but also, Ferguson can have another gear. The gap is still growing. The gap is still growing.
That was a 65 right there for Ferguson. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult to catch back up to.
He's about 5 seconds back.
Yeah,
Young
like
would
he's
need a
got
collapse from Ferguson. Ferguson's really run a smart, well-executed race.
yeah.
He's at 8:20 right now.
It's pretty solid pacing.
Seed time of 8:30, so he's going to be close to that. He might be a little bit over.
Yeah, on a windy day, it'd be tough to get it even.
8:31 unofficially. 8:35 for Young. 8:39 for Gallagher. And here comes Brian
Crowley in 5th.
8:45. And some of the other athletes pulled with a nice kick. Oh, he looks behind him. 8:53.
Yeah, if he didn't look behind him, he might have gotten that one more person.
It's a good race stop. I gotta, this is, the kid in this race is, oh, sorry, still alive. That was 9:16.